All right, welcome to another episode of Dream Builders Club, still here in Bruges, Belgium. We've actually been here for we've been in Belgium for about 5 days now, so I wanted to shoot off a couple more videos before we leave. But in this episode, in the last episode I talked about commitment and the excuse of not having enough time to build your business, right? And so I wanted to continue this episode. In this episode, the topic of excuses and what really is holding you back. Over the years, I've gotten a chance to coach and mentor quite a number of people, really. But helping. One of the main things that I've done and that I like to focus on when I mentor people is really trying to figure out what it is that's holding them back, right? What is the hang-up? What are the hang-ups that keep people from absolutely crushing it in this business, right? And it can get very personal. Oh, the bells are going. The bell freeze. Hold on. That's gonna go for a while. It's gonna go for a while. Hey, that wasn't too bad. All right, so back on topic. No, in mentoring people, I've really gotten a chance, and one of the things I like to do when I am mentoring and coaching on an individual basis, really getting in and figuring out with each individual what it is that's holding them back, right? What is it that they're struggling with? What hang-ups do they have? A lot of times it gets very personal, it gets very deep. We all kind of carry some very deep-rooted baggage from a lot of times from even childhood, right? Like how we were raised, how we, the kind of environment we were in growing up, things like that, all contribute really to kind of our personal makeup and our confidence in doing this business and the things that can maybe hold us back, right? I work with people, and when I work with people, it's a two-pronged thing. I guess the main point of my message is, you gotta definitely identify what those things are that hold you back, right? What are those kind of self-confidence issues that are holding you back? What are those self-worth issues that are holding you back? What are those, things like anxiety? Like what are all those deep-seated kind of things that hold you back? So that's the first step, identifying those things and figuring out what those are, right? Now, the second step is, which I see all too often, is that it never gets beyond that. It never gets beyond identifying what those hang-ups are, what those old deep-seated kind of baggage things are. Identifying is one thing, but if you end up not if you don't actually take action, if you don't do anything about it, then you're gonna basically just own your excuses, right? You identify the things that those shortcomings and that baggage, but if you don't do anything about it, then it's just gonna always be your baggage, right? And so what happens is, because you're not doing anything about it, you've identified this thing, and it just becomes a negative feedback loop, and you end up really for the long term owning those excuses, and those excuses end up owning you, right? Because you're saying, okay, well, I'm too shy, or I don't have self-confidence, and then you don't do anything about it, then that just reinforces itself, right? So you have to identify those things, and then actually take action to make them better, to be better, to get over them, right? I know it's not going to be easy. Again, a lot of these things that hold us back are very deep-seated and can be traced back to childhood, but the only way to be better, and the only way to really build this business is to work on yourself to be better. And the only way to be better is to identify those things and to take action and becoming bigger than those excuses, right? So that's it. That's the message. Hopefully that's clear. If you guys got any questions, you can always message. We always like to leave an open line for you guys anytime. So message us if you guys got any questions about today's topic. And beyond that, we'll catch you on the next episode. All right. Peace.